Rebirth.
Mm.
So
So this is what we're reviewing now,
this is what
yeah?
we're reviewing now. So
Oh boy, what do you
Jurassic
think?
Park Rebirth. So Rebirth, fucking heck. Yes.
There wasn't really a rebirth, was it?
There wasn't time for Rebirth because it just came out 3 years after the last one, which is
Yeah.
normally the time that it takes for any Jurassic Park sequel to happen. So
Mm.
I think they lied. Rebirth, it should just be Jurassic World something else, not Rebirth. I don't know, man.
I think that I I actually didn't mind it. This movie.
Is it?
Um, I think the reasons why is because I think that I switched my brain off and I
Mm,
basically in like enjoyed it and quickly caught on to like what it was about. Basically, to
okay.
me, it felt like this was like done really quickly in order to for it to be brought out this on uh according to their deadline, like the
Okay.
exec's
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
deadline. So I felt that when I was watching the movie, there was a lot of signatures from the original Jurassic
Yes.
Park.
Yes. Yes.
Like the very first one was
I know you're going to say.
we in the museum, and
Oh.
then
Okay.
the banner comes down,
Oh. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
and I was just like, that's
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the first one, and then there was the other one. There was the. Do you remember the cafeteria scene where
Yeah.
it was a little girl and they're behind the shelves, and
Mm.
then the Velociraptors
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
comes from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
They done that one in this
Mm-hmm.
one as well. The T-Rex chasing after the family.
Yeah.
That one again was like a bit like the Jeep
Yeah.
in the first
Oh.
one. The bad guy who was who started running away and trying to make it to the boat
Mm-hmm.
again came from like the first one as well, with the fat guy who was trying to
Mm-hmm.
escape as well. What was the? Have I missed
Corporate
one? That
schmuck. Yeah.
yeah. Have I missed one that you picked up as well?
Well, I thought you were going to say there was one from just a quick one, but the side mirror of the car.
Yeah,
It always says, "I objects may appear
it's
closer
closer
than."
than yeah. I saw
Yeah,
that one.
so that
Yeah,
was there as well.
yeah.
That's always been and I thought that's bullshit. But in actual cars, sometimes you get that. I think in my car it might have that, but it's quite faint. I
Or
was
is it a
like,
rental?
shit.
As soon as I saw that, I thought, oh, that must be a rental.
It's mad. But I'll just quickly just before we sort of really go into it, I'll just quickly set the scene quickly of what's going on. So,
Mm,
Jurassic Park Rebirth is okay. First of all, directed by Gareth Edwards, who is actually a really good director. He's the person that brought us Monsters from 2010,
right. Yeah.
which he basically directed. I think he wrote special effects, edited. He did about 6 or 7 roles in that film,
Right.
and that was all the special effects he did himself.
Okay.
Literally from his own computer in his bedroom. He did that
Yeah.
film crazy. Watch Monsters, wicked film. He also gave us Rogue One. He gave us The
Did he
Creator.
do create? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so
Creator.
he's a good director that knows how to do sci-fi films and also
He's like
add
a
in.
one-man band, isn't he?
Yeah, obviously not now, but he used to be. But he's good at monsters as well and create creatures and all that. So that's why he got Godzilla as well. Godzilla
Yeah.
and yeah, so directed by him. Scarlett. Is it Johansson or Johansson? I never know. But
I think Johansson.
yeah, Scarlett Johansson's there. Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey. We've got Rupert Friend. We got a few other people as well, but they're the sort of main stars in this. So it takes place a few years after Jurassic World Dominion,
Mm,
which was the last film, and in that film, the dinosaurs have always been a big thing, and now in this rebirth, the world has changed. People aren't really feeling dinosaurs anymore. Dinosaurs are a bit of a burden because in Dominion they came out, they kind of went into our lives. They escaped. They
yeah.
got in the way. They sort of hurt people, so people are a bit angry. And in this film, it picks up where dinosaurs are kind of like a burden and like
they kept on making the point that dinosaurs could only survive close to the equator.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So it was just like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. And dinosaurs are like they're stopping traffic, and people are like not happy, and like there's just it's different now because people I think stopped going to the theme parks because they wanted something bigger and badder. So that's
yeah.
why
So it
in
became
Rebirth,
boring.
yeah, it became
Yeah,
boring.
dinosaurs, but yeah, boring. Yeah,
So in Rebirth, we pick up now where in the past, in the recent past, they've tried to make these genetically modified dinosaurs to try and make
yeah.
it more interesting. Shit went,
Entertaining. Yeah,
yeah, shit went left, and they had to scrap it because it just didn't happen. And like you said, dinosaurs are now sort of they've migrated themselves to the equatorial parts of the world where the climate is richer in oxygen, it's
yeah.
warmer,
It's
and
closer
it's
to what they were back when they were alive.
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Which makes sense actually when you look at the science. But that's where we pick up anyway. So yeah, that's where it is. And like you mentioned about all the sort of signatures that we've seen in Jurassic Park, they try to keep it like that.
yeah. I think it was. I think one, it was like lazy writing, but also I guess it was lazy because they were trying to keep the deadline, and I think it was more deadline
Mm,
than
yeah,
anything
yeah,
really,
I
because
think
we
so.
don't really have anything like in terms of like sort of like character buildings and stuff like that. It was you know, at the beginning it felt very much like two movies almost,
Okay.
but but then it was like because it at the beginning you've got the guy from you know, who basically the story, the line is that the guy is from the pharmaceutical
Mm,
coming up with some drug.
the corporate guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the corporate guy, and they just the aim of the game is to just basically get three samples, go to
Blood
this
samples from
island,
the
yeah, pick
dinosaurs.
up
Yeah.
samples, and it's all undercover. No
Mm,
one should know, but no one needs to know about it, and it's done secretively
mm.
in order to basically make
So
billions and trillions of
this
money.
these samples you say so it's for uh,
Heart
heart
attack to
disease.
start, yeah,
Yeah, so they want to cure
heart
heart
disease or heart
disease,
attack.
and
Yeah,
they're saying that these three samples must be from a land animal, a sea animal, and a flying dinosaur as well,
yeah,
while they're alive. That makes it difficult, very
yeah.
difficult. But yeah, so I guess because of the importance of it, you can kind of forgive them for going there. But at the same time, you know it's not going to work out, innit? Oh
Yeah,
my
but I
gosh,
mean, I was surprised
it's
that
not going to work out.
the team was so small. That was the first thing. I was like, okay, the team's very small, but I'm not going to keep on questioning. All right, let's keep it moving. Then it's just basically like
Hmm.
he recruits Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
She's in it for the money,
yeah.
and then goes over and basically gets the expert
Hmm.
who doesn't know that he's coming onto the trip.
Mm.
But the leverage for him is basically that he's never seen the dinosaurs in real life,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
the museum's gonna
yeah,
like less people are interested in dinosaurs, like you said,
yeah.
and that museums, theme parks, anything related to dinosaurs is like, how we're fatigued with Marvel
Mm.
or superhero movies, um, and then who's oh yeah, there was that funny scene when he go Scarlet he recruits Scarlett, and then she says that she will pick her team,
Mm.
and then that's when we meet Mahershala Ali, and then they
Yeah,
do that. They do that so transparent. Yeah, we're gonna need enough more money.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
little trick, and then he's like, okay, all right, we don't mind. You know what I mean? We got very deep pockets. Anyway, so that was. Then we've got the guy who's supposed to be I felt he was supposed to be the clever girl kind of guy, um where he comes along, he's the third person
Oh
that
yes.
arrives, and
Oh,
then he
he's
says, I don't think I can do it for
yeah. And they're like, oh, we've done that already.
yeah, yeah.
That's Ed Skine or Screen. He was
Yeah,
the villain in the first Deadpool movie. Remember?
right, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was yeah. So he's a British actor, but yeah, he's good. But yeah, that's it's the one thing I did. Okay,
And then
first
we
of
got
all,
the
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, and then so there was that's team, and then it was like the family, because I was like, well, the team's very small,
Yeah.
and then it made sense when we see the family, and I was like, oh, these are the people who are gonna add the excitement, because they're the ones who are gonna be we need to look after them until the
Yeah.
very end.
Mm.
And then it was just like, again, formulaic to me, because it was just like, we've got all the signatures from the first one.
Yeah. You need that kid
We
that
need
can
the
be playing
kid.
with the little dinosaur.
Yeah. So
That family
it's
got on my nerves, man. I mean, first of all, this family, what they're doing on a
yeah,
boat in the middle of nowhere, over like they've gotten to, remember where they're going to find these dinosaurs. You're not supposed to go there. It's like it's
yeah,
forbidden.
yeah.
So it's like it's illegal to go there. So how did this family and their boat drift there?
No, they were sailing. No, they said that they were sailing to what is it? Like, what, like, Caribbean islands,
Yeah,
like between
yeah,
Caribbean
yeah.
islands or whatever. And then the dinosaur, the water dinosaur, basically capsized their boat.
How do they get so close? I mean, if this place is
What
so deadly, they
this
shouldn't
is
they shouldn't be able to get close.
That's where Mahershala Ali was just like, "What are you
He cussed
doing?"
him exactly. Good, good.
Because
So you
he
got so you
lost
got
his son, didn't he?
exactly, yeah. So
That was
he's
his,
really
yeah,
protective. So you got the dad, you got the daughter, older daughter, teenage
yeah,
daughter or something. You got a young daughter who's like 8 or something, and then you got
yeah.
the daughter's boyfriend.
Boyfriend. The
Yeah, so
daughter's
it's that.
boyfriend. Oh my God,
Yeah,
I
he's
was
a
like,
dickhead. He got on my nerves a lot.
if I was a father, I'd be
He,
like, you
I
need
would
to get
have,
rid of him.
I would have left
This
him
is
to
a waste
die.
man.
I would have left him to die. I'm like, nah. He's just. There was a couple of times where he done the right thing and he was brave, but apart from that, it was just so silly. Just the way he was chatting to the dad, the way he was. It's just.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
don't know,
wouldn't
man.
have
I
had
didn't like
patience
it.
for that. Yeah,
Yeah, even like some of the characters, like Scarlett Johansson's character, I didn't really buy it. I didn't buy it as she's the because technically she was like the muscle of the group, innit?
yeah.
She was like the sort of muscle, and it's not nothing to do with the fact she's a woman. Don't get me wrong. We've
She was
seen
like the
her,
previous. She was like the experience in
yeah,
terms
yeah,
of
the
the
merc or the
Merc.
mercenary,
Yeah,
or whatever. So
yeah.
it's nothing to do with gender or anything like that. It's just I didn't fully buy it. I
Mm.
didn't fully buy it. Like there was a scene where, like, because to get these samples from the dinosaurs, you had to shoot them with this sort of
Like a dart
dart,
thingy.
yeah, dart
Yeah,
gun, which is going to shoot it. The dart goes into them, draws the
into
blood,
the
and then
blood.
they
Yeah,
get it, sort of thing. And the man, the archaeologist or whatever, he said he's going to take the shot, and
yeah,
she's like, "No, I'm going to take the shot." He's like, "No, no, no, I can take the shot." And then she goes to him and explains to him,
yeah.
"Oh,
Here, come over here. And then it's like,
imagine
yeah.
you're here, the dinosaurs there. You got to get within 10 meters, and
Then you
imagine
gotta
like
spray the
the
water.
water's going to spray in your face. It's going to be lots of. It's
You
going
got
to
a
be
bead
very
of
hard.
sweat coming
Going to be.
down.
You're going to be able to do it." And then he thinks about it, and he's like, "Okay, you take the shot, and tell me what happens as soon as she gets a chance to shoot."
She fucks
The
up.
same thing she says. She's
Yeah.
there. She's looking. A bit of water goes in her face, and she messes up. And I'm like, hold on a
that,
second. I
that
thought
blew
you
the
were meant to be
belief for
a
you.
badass. Like you,
Yeah.
a bit of water went in her face. The ship was rocking a bit, and she missed. I'm like, nah, this has got to be a joke. Oh, that's when I lost respect for her. That
Yeah.
moment right there. Nah, didn't buy it. Didn't buy it.
But
Didn't
yeah,
buy it.
I thought the dinosaur scenes was quite good, actually.
Mm.
Apart from the little dinosaur that the girl,
Okay.
the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
daughter,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
the other you know what, I did I kind of like laughed, because when they got to the tall grasses,
Mm.
it was again a playback to the first one,
Yeah.
and I was just like, hold on.
Velociraptor. No, it was the second one, Lost World, when the Velociraptors were running in the tall grass. I think wasn't it? Was it the second one?
They've done it multiple times, but I think
Yeah.
in the first one, that's when they saw was it the Triceratops, or the no, they
And it was
saw,
sick or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Okay.
but where he takes the glasses off
Yeah.
scene, and then it's like in amazement or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah,
forgotten that.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah.
forgotten which dinosaur was in that scene, but yeah, that was basically
Mm.
another scene. But then I was like, hold on, did you not see how massive these things are?
And
And
they
then
were bending down
I
in
was,
the grass. How tall are the
yeah,
grass? 6 foot. Thank you. The
I
grass
was,
is no more than 6 foot, yeah?
I,
And you got these brontosaurus, I don't know what they were. They're massive. And they just all rise from the grass. I was like,
I was, I laughed to
these
myself because
things
I
are
was
as big
like,
as houses. How are they bending down in 6 foot grass and they're able to just hide themselves?
and
No,
I
no,
was
no,
just,
no, no, no,
I
no.
laughed to myself because I was like, you know
No,
what?
no,
That's
no,
the
no.
reason why that's the reason why I made sure to cut my grass before it got
Oh
too
my
tall because
gosh. That's the reason why you got to leave your brain at the door when you watch this film. Don't go in there looking for too. The families make stupid decisions. Everyone makes stupid, especially the family. And like they're trying to get this. There's a T Rex sleeping. They didn't realize the T Rex was there until it
oh
was too
yeah,
late. Then they realized the T Rex was there. The daughter went to get the boat. Yeah, they've been
mm.
in enough boats and they've seen boats don't help you because the dinosaurs in the water can mash you up. They still want to get a boat. Got a little daughter and the dad is a dickhead. So they go and get they try to get the boat. The T Rex is sleeping. She's making enough noise. They get the boat.
Because she inflates it, isn't it?
They
And
get
then
the boat. T Rex wakes up, and somehow they had no right to escape from even though there was a bit of water there. The T Rex handled the
yeah,
water like flipping Godzilla, and it still didn't. I'm like, how they deserve to die, all of them. All of
you
them
know
deserve to die.
the other bit was, you know, the son. I didn't understand why the son had to walk so far away from the family to go take a piss, and then the Velociraptors, the Velociraptors was behind. That was a comical moment because the Velociraptors was behind, two
Just
of them, and about to attack him,
oh my
and then luckily he
gosh.
gets saved by one of the flying
The
dinosaurs.
pterodactyl,
The
yeah.
pterodactyl comes down, yams the Velociraptors. He's still standing there holding his piss, and then he goes back to continuing to piss.
Yeah,
I
this
was
this
like,
film. The thing is, this film's gonna make a lot of money, and people will go because even when I went like the time I went was quite early, and
yeah,
well, it wasn't early; it's kind of mid afternoon, but it was. Yeah, it's just people were there, and I know Jurassic Park always pulls in punters, so this
yeah.
will make money, but it's not it's not a
There
good
was like
film. It's not a
there
good
was like
film.
I was in a cinema and there was maybe like 10 or 12 teens in their
Mm,
like yeah early teens, and
okay,
they at the end of the movie they all applauded
is
like
it? You
yeah, and I was
see.
like
That's
okay,
the thing. People's
like
minds now, it's Instagram generation. You don't need to make anything too good. Just make it shiny and it's enough. Yeah,
yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
I swear I heard one of the girls say, "Oh, that's the best film.
You see?
That's the
That's
best film
it.
so far."
That's
I
it,
was like,
man.
okay.
They will never know about clever girl. They'll never know about that. Never know. Never know.
Yeah, I think for those who are a fan and
Mm,
remember the first one, they've known
yeah.
that it's not been great
Yeah, 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 yeah.
thereafter, but I think they will be disappointed by this
Yeah.
one.
And these
But
dinosaurs, I mean, they're meant to be hybrids or some sort of genetic mutations. And
that last
the
one,
last one looked like from Cloverfield. Like, what was that?
it was
What
a
was that?
because it was you know what?
I
I
don't know what it
there
was.
was
What was mixed? T Rex and
it was
something, or
mixed with loads of stuff,
it looked
man.
like a
And I was just like
Cloverfield creature.
that forehead, that
Yeah.
forehead was just too much. And then it
Ah.
had like it had like six appendages.
Yeah. Yeah. It
And
did
then
have a
I was
few
just
arms in
like,
it and legs
yeah.
and whatever.
And then I was like, oh, you know what? Mahershala Ali's character, I was like, nah, they can't kill him off in this one, man, because
He should have
they,
died. A lot of them should have died in this, yeah, but they don't
yeah,
die because they're stars. He should have died, not in a bad way, but if you saw how he got cornered in this film, the man should have died. Don't know how he
yeah.
escaped. How did he escape? We don't know.
I think it
Man
was
was
that
there. He had,
Blade Money
that
that
creature had him in a corner. He was in the water. Cut. Next thing we see, he escaped. Come on, man.
yeah.
Come on.
But that was that. You know, I was also glad. I was also glad because it was like again,
Mm,
this was again this started off the feeling of it was rushed. Was
mm.
how the hell? I mean, it didn't. It reminded me of when I was doing biotechnology. It was like, how the hell did he get a Snickers bar into the lab and then we're having like a Final Destinations scenario here where he
That's a
drops
good
the.
point. That's a good. This whole film started with a Snickers going into some sort of air vent. The whole situation. Snickers wrapper, not even Snickers. Snickers
Yeah,
wrapper.
the rapper. The one man. He's gonna go into, what is it? A vacuum sealed contamination thing where this massive dinosaur is in, and he's got a Snickers bar. Like, yeah, that was. I was like, no, good. I'm glad that you got stuck because I would have done the same.
Joke.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it just added a lot of it uh added to the we need to get this done on time sort of
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that was. What would you give it? Well, you do out of 5, don't you?
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 5?
2.5.
2.5. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I probably have to agree with you on that one. I was thinking, could it stretch to a 3? Not really. I think 2.5 is
No.
probably good enough. Out of 10, I'll probably give it a 6. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's Jurassic World Rebirth. Go watch it if you leave your brain at the door and you want to see some good graphics and action and all that sort of thing. It's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it's not any better than any of the Jurassic Worlds you've seen before. It's not
Yeah.
any better. Yeah, the first one's still the best, and that was 1993. Yeah, so there you go.
I still got the collector's cards on that.
Is it? You see?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it. That's Jurassic World Rebirth. If you let us know what you think, if you've seen it, if you're going to see it, should you bother
Do you
to
reckon
see
they'll
it?
make another one?
Of course, we're making another one. 3 years time, mate. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
I've got no idea
They've got money to make. This thing prints money, so they're not going to stop a good thing. It prints money. Trust me.
I think they're gonna kill the golden goose, mate. If
No. This thing prints money, man. For as long as they can do it, makes the money. But yeah. So next week we've got a big one next week. One that a lot of people have been waiting for. So Superman.
Yeah.
Next week, James Gunn. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it next week and see.
I herald his arrival.
There you go.
I herald the death. Was that Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four, yeah. That's a couple of weeks after that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Like I say, you can catch us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all the rest of it. And yeah, so until next time, peace out.
Peace out.